It's cold out this morning. It is 31 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm headed out. I'm on the lake that I was on in a previous episode, the Eagles and Coffee, a Delicate Balance episode. In that episode, I saw an eagle that had a gold band on it. And I want to see if I can get some more information off of that band today. Hopefully we get some luck. Yeah, it's chilly, the water's a little choppy, and we got a crazy GoPro angle. I got an ND filter on the GoPro because it's just after sunrise and there's no clouds in the sky and it is sunny. Hopefully this water calms down a little bit. Got some coffee and some snacks. My Z8, I got some binoculars, teleconverter. Yeah, I'm trying out the ND filter, just trying to get rid of some of the sun glare. Because it's either too dark or too light. But I don't know, that's a K&F ND 32. I don't know how many stops that is. But it's just an experiment. Looking for these eagles. Hope to find some loons. Haven't heard any, although I just got in the water. Okay, it is cold and windy and choppy. Colder than I expected. I gotta get a wind layer on, I think. Put my heated gloves on. I don't see any eagles in the nest. What am I doing out here? Right into the sun. Alright. I need to get some coffee. I need to get warmer. Yeah, this road is rocking. The sea is angry. It's a little choppy, but conditions is pretty terrible out here. Well, not terrible. It's windy and I'm bouncing around and it's cold. Yeah. I can't see anybody in the nest. I'm gonna paddle around the island. I might just crash into land and drink a coffee. I have heard loons. They're way off in the distance. So I don't know. Yeah, it's just... I'm bouncing around everywhere, you know? So, yeah. I'm gonna paddle around the other side. Maybe it's a little calmer. And just bouncing and bouncing. I wonder how this filter's working out. It's not a sponsored video or anything. I bought this filters with my own money. K&F. It's my rig, has my camera. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, I'm just drifting closer to shore. Okay, I'm at a different angle and I do see a white head. This is an adult eagle sitting in the nest. It could be on eggs. I see the head popping up. So I'm gonna try and paddle out further to get a better look inside, a better angle. Yeah, there's somebody up there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, it looks like somebody's up there sitting on some eggs. I took a bunch of photos. I have no idea if any of those were in focus. I was just bouncing around so much. But that's good. I left the area. Well, I'm not that far away, but I don't want to stress the bird out. So I'm gonna mosey on around the other side of the island, see if I can find a calm spot to have a cup of coffee. Maybe the wind will die down. Yeah, it's windy out here. All right, I need some coffee. I got a little snack. All right. Pour myself a cup of coffee. It's a little bit calmer on this side. I wish the breeze would just stop and I can enjoy myself. Yeah, I took so many photos of that incubating bird. Incubating bird? Yeah, it was definitely on eggs, but the photos I could not tell if it's in focus. Hopefully one comes out. No sign of the other bird though. Probably out looking for food. This is kind of nice. This kayak, the Ascend H10, has worked out fantastically. Oh wow, there's a lull in the action. I bought this, as you can see, this Yeti container, this storage container. I thought it was a cooler. I was like, oh, I'm gonna break down and buy myself like the world's most expensive cooler. So that was on sale at Kittery Trading Post, and I needed a cooler for work, and it was $200 for a cooler. And I got in the car, and we're out shopping, and I noticed like this is not even a cooler. It's just a plastic tote. I paid $200 for a plastic tote, but instead of returning it, I thought I would use it in the kayak, and it's indestructible and waterproof, so it fits perfectly back there. So kind of worked out for the best. But yeah, I thought it was a cooler, and I spent $200 on it. So I basically made a $200 tote, plastic box. But I'm gonna keep it, and it fits back there perfectly. I can reach in without flipping over. And got all my goodies in there. So that worked out good. But yeah, it was the dumbest thing I ever did. It's like, this is not even a cooler. And it's like, Yeti is ridiculously overpriced, but their stuff is indestructible. It's kind of calm here. I wonder if the wind's going to calm down. It's just this side of the island. Because they got no breeze now. Or very slight. All right, I'm rambling. Need another cup of coffee and a snack. All right, my mic was, I don't know where my mic fell off my, where it was clipped, so the sound is probably awful for the last few clips. The other eagle flew in. I got a couple pictures of it, but my exposure compensation, where the hell is it? Okay. See, this fell down my shirt. So yeah, the other eagle flew in. I took a couple shots of it, but I had my exposure compensation turned up a stop and a half. So I'm gonna crash into some rocks. So I don't know if those images came out any good. I don't know if I can fix the sound and post, isolate the sound. Yeah, but that's probably awful. But yeah, it's two eagles up there now. And so that's where I'm at. Yeah, this fell off at some point. I have no idea when. All right, one of the eagles just flew off again. I'm gonna see if I can just hug the shoreline here, just to stay out of the current. You can see the current in the lake from the wind. I got like no wind where I am right now, but it's moving out there. Lots of red-winged blackbirds. Okay, I think that's it for this week. I've seen all I can see. The conditions are not good for photography or anything out here, really, once you get out into the wind. So I will see you next time. Don't know where I'll be. Could be up north. We're going RV shopping today, so that could be interesting. Wish me luck. All right, pretty cool. They're incubating. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.